Hi YouTube, this is Darkon633 and today I'm bringing a review of the Transformers Age of Extinction Generations Deluxe class Snarl. Now with Snarl, this pretty much finishes off the American release of Transformers Age of Extinction. It was a kind of bumpy road getting some of these figures, Slog being one of them and Snarl here. But Snarl eventually got easier to find now, so it's cool that we finally got Snarl here. In terms of the line itself, I was impressed what we got. The Dinobots look cool, even the Optimuses look cool and so on, but it is a bit underwhelming in terms of productivity since there really wasn't that many characters altogether. Otherwise, we'll take a look at the box. It's in the usual Deluxe style packaging. This is Transformers Deluxe Class M4 number 10. Shows a picture of Snarl. Shows a movie design of Snarl, even though he wasn't even in the movie. Then it shows Bumblebee and Trax, which is in this wave. I'm not getting this figure. It's a terrible idea that they did that, and I don't really need to see Hotshot. Sorry, not Trax. I was thinking Trax for some reason. Anyways, his bio reads, Snarl lives up to his name. If you see him smile, it usually means he's about to turn you to a pile of scrap metal. The thrill of battle is the only thing that makes him happy, so it's kind of not too much. Transformers in 16 steps, and a stegosaurus mode. So we'll take a look at the figure itself now. Now, getting him in hand, I'm actually kind of disappointed, but the overall impression of the figure just doesn't do too much to me now having it in hand. Articulation, which I'll get to in a minute, gets all hindered thanks to all the body components, so unlike the other Dinobots, which have actually a quite impressive amount of articulation, he kind of didn't do so well. Anyway, articulation-wise, his arms can go 360 kind of, but things do get in the way, so it's a bit wonky. His head can go up and down due to transformation. It can kind of turn left and right, but it's rather tight, so it doesn't do too much. He's got a waist articulation, I think. Nope, he actually doesn't. His legs are on ball joints, full movement, kind of. Things get in the way again. He's got a knee joint that goes rather far due to transformation. His feet can pivot as well, and that's about it for the leg-wise. His arms can also turn and swivel here. And he's got the gorilla-style body, where the arms kind of go outward. And the thing that really hurts the figure the most to me is that the hands don't go anywhere. It would be nice if it actually folded in somewhere, but especially when it comes to transformation, which I'll show in a minute, this is actually going to be quite distracting. Anyways, he comes with this tomahawk axe kind of weapon. It's a kind of weird weapon because the blade kind of goes backwards or something. But you can obviously remove this piece and it becomes a part of the tail. It's rather tight right now, so I'm trying to pull it out. There. And then this thing folds up, and I'm not quite sure where this goes, so I'm just going to pull it off to the side. I've yet to figure that out. I looked at instructions and so on, and there isn't any clear indication, at least to me, where this goes, so I'm just going to take it out to the side. Now, for transformation, it's kind of simple, but it's also kind of a headache due to all the components. What you're going to do is make sure that the back panels fold in, so now it becomes his back spine piece. His head just sits there, it doesn't really do anything yet. What you're going to do is now bend it out like this. Push up this entire component here. And one of the sides, the head of the stegosaurus, is actually going to be revealed. The other one, it's just there for decoration, I guess, to make it a little bit more symmetrical, but it doesn't do anything. His feet, just get them out of the way for now. They'll be going somewhere in a minute. What you're going to do is now put it in this position like this, so it looks something like this for now. You're going to close off the body once you get it all aligned. There. And it looks like this for now. These pieces are actually just going to fold down and fold up like that. Turn his feet around. You got the front part of it almost done. You're going to make sure that these fold down into the cavity here. Turn these feet pieces around. You can see here already that these actually just turn So now they just kind of sit out like this so that the wrists are kind of hidden back there. Now, as you can see there, it's actually quite hideous that this thing sticks out, and I really wish there was a way you can fold it in, but Then you're going to push down the head, actually. It wasn't working from earlier, so that's why I thought it was kind of odd. Gonna push it down so that it folds in like that. Pull up the entire piece here, and it just kind of pegs in together once you get it aligned. Sometimes this can be tricky there. Doesn't actually peg in, actually. Close off the tails here. Peg them together. Okay, that's what happened. It wasn't fully aligned there. And then to finish out the transformation, what you're going to do is this will just kind of sit here within these little pieces there where it's going to peg into these little holes that are right here. Okay, let's get them in line. But once you get it together, it actually sews in pretty secure, so... Okay. There you go. So now you got Snarl in his beast mode. Now the beast mode looks a little better to me than robot mode because I really do like the design of stegosauruses, and it's actually one of my favorite dinosaurs. But overall impact of this toy just really doesn't hit me as much as I thought it would. I thought I would be impressed with it. In reality, I'm just kind of with it. It's kind of 50-50. But articulation-wise in this mode, his head can kind of bob up and down a bit. His mouth can open, so that's cool that they kept that. They put that feature in. His feet can't really do much due to it being kind of secured into place around there, and it can bend it outward and all that. So it's kind of accurate to stegosauruses because they can't really move too much around due to the way they look. But overall, it's an okay figure. I have a lot of problems with it. The overall design is okay. The transformation is kind of easy, but at the same time it's kind of a headache. So yeah, I don't know. This figure just really doesn't impress me overall too much. I'm going to transfer back on the robot to show my final impressions of the figure. While this figure doesn't wow me in any sort of way, it's a decent figure for what it is. I don't really know what Hasbro Dakar was doing in the overall design of the figure. I would have liked it if they made it just a little bit better, made it so that the hands can go in, and articulation worked a little better since a lot of the pieces are just way too big and it kind of gets in the way of things. But it's okay for what it is. It's got a really nice, the usual night motif design like the others. I really do like how it looks, I don't really like how it functions. So if you happen to find this, I say pick it up. It's okay for what it is, and I still kind of recommend it even with the problems in hand. This one actually got a Kmart, which I just happened to find. Other places just didn't have it for me. I did happen to find Hotshot at least once, but other than that, I never saw Snarl really, besides at the Kmart there. But anyways, it's still really cool for what it is, and I kind of recommend it, so... Please comment and subscribe. Check out Hirotaku, the associated podcast on Rajio, WRW, Hero Talk and Hero News, and see you YouTube. Bye.